To everyone seeking heaven while still walking on earth, balance the ledger of truth. The maxims of equity are the scales. The law may punish, equity purifies, for only the one who studies the maxims in earnest learns to weigh judgment with mercy and discovers that to live rightly in the world is to live already within heaven's court. Heaven on earth is not a place. It's a balance sheet. Every thought, every word, every act is an entry on the ledger of truth. To live in harmony with that ledger, to reconcile what you owe and what is owed to you, is the real work of equity. Because equity isn't only a jurisdiction, it's a mirror of the heart. And as Chancellor Tully once wrote, I contend that no one, be he judge or student of equity, can give himself up to the earnest study of maxims and the science of equity as one who loves his profession should, without becoming not only a wiser, but a better and pure man. That is the secret most missed. To study equity is to cleanse perception. To practice equity is to balance heaven and earth. And when your inner account is settled in truth, every external court begins to answer in your favor. Every man carries two ledgers, one written in the world, contracts, titles, promises, the other written within, conscience, motive, and truth. The maxims of equity are the balance between the two. They keep the outer world from collapsing under the weight of falsehood, and they keep the inner world from hardening into judgment without mercy. Equity will not suffer a wrong without a remedy. He who seeks equity must do equity. He who comes into equity must come with clean hands. Each maxim is a line on the divine ledger, demanding reconciliation between thought and deed. When a man applies them, not as rules, but as reflection of his own heart, he begins to balance the books of his life. He forgives debts to be forgiven. He restores what he withheld. He stops fighting for appearances and starts accounting for truth. When that balance is struck, when the eternal and external ledgers match, he steps into heaven on earth, because equity is no longer a doctrine he studies. It's the jurisdiction. It's the jurisdiction he lives in. So let it be declared, the man who loves equity purifies himself through practice. He becomes not only wiser, but better, not only lawful, but luminous. For heaven is not granted to the obedient, but to the balanced, the ones whose accounts are straight with truth owes nothing to deception, and nothing remains unpaid between his conscience and his conduct. Therefore, keep thy ledger clear, write nothing false, erase nothing old, live in such balance that heaven finds no difference between its court and thine own.